Nobody's maintained it. There's the hole for the hose. It's broken off that air filter retaining bolt and that one there. There's no sealer here. I got a Promaster here. We work on Promasters and Sprinters in my shop, and trucks and all kinds of big stuff. And we find a lot of times the same problem over and over again. This is a gas, this is not a diesel, but I can show you something that's causing problems on both the gases and the diesels. And it's something simple. I think a lot of guys out there that maybe you're running these for a fleet for delivery or whatever, I'm gonna show you a fix that can save you a lot of nightmares and problems. Now this came in, it had a cracked housing, and we've seen this. This is on the water pump and thermostat housing up here on the front. This is the thermostat housing, and the thermostat mounts on the outside of that, just like that, okay? Well, a lot of times you'll pressure test this. The guy brought it into us. Originally what it came into us for was a coolant leak. And he's been adding antifreeze. That's the other thing I want to talk about. When you see a coolant bottle like that and you're working on a guy's car, sell him a coolant bottle. That's ridiculous. They fade, and a customer can't really see them to keep his coolant. So please, guys out there, you do a good job, replace the customer's coolant bottle. Anyway, I want to show you what we're finding on these Chryslers. This, you can barely see it there, but that's a hairline crack. You see that in that housing? If I could stretch that plastic a little bit with it, let me try that. Yeah, see that? See that crack there? Right along there? Anyway, so when you do the thermostat, please replace that or you'll be doing it again. So the guy came in and brought us into that, but what we have found on this is what we find on all of them. I'm going to show you where the problem is and what you can fix. This is the windshield splash shield. Now, you know, look at the slant of that windshield and all that surface area. So when you get snow, and we get snow here in Utah, and when you get a pile of snow up on there and it's melting, or you know you got a rainstorm going on, all that rain and stuff is washing down here in this tray. See, here's where your wiper blades are. Okay, it's washing down here in this tray, and there's two drains for it. There's actually three, and I'm going to show them. There's two that I'm working with here, but I'll show you all three of them. Underneath these shields that go here, there's some drain pipes. The first one, we see a lot of times it's broke, is it hooks here, right to that drain hole right here. So this drains this side, and this is supposed to be attached and run down. It's not, and because it's not, the air box sits right here. We've had to remove the air box. Now you can see it's got broken bolts. I don't even want to take that one off because it'll just snap it off and then we'll have to deal with it. But in his air filter, let me show you this, because the water's pulling down in there, and again, we see this a lot. It's broken off that air filter retaining bolt and that one there. So what happens is when our air filter is sitting down in that housing, and because these two are broke off, see this one here is still good. What does that do? Instead of drawing filtered air into this unit, we're going to be drawing more unfiltered air into this unit because it won't clamp down onto that. So, and what happens to a motor when you start drawing unfiltered air into it? All that sand, grit, and dirt, it ruins the rings. You've ruined your motor. Not want to bother you and tell you that, you know, hey, your air filter housing needs to be replaced, or, you know, somebody dig out those broken stud screws that are in there and then get some new ones to put on there, because I'll bet you that air filter housing is well over 150 bucks. So, you know, a shop, you take it to a shop and have them dig that out. Because if you just take it to a regular guy that changes oil and is not a mechanic, he's just going to put them two screws back in there and you won't know it. So I'm telling you, go fix this, and if you've got this problem, look at some of this stuff. Now this is a gas, the V6 gas that's in them, this Promaster. They also put in a 4-cylinder turbo diesel, and they have the same problem. They leak like crazy because of this is broke here. There's no sealer here, okay? And this comes on under this like this, and there's no sealer here, so the water just runs down here and runs in the engine. And this is what we find. I wish this was the diesel. I don't have one in here, or I'd show it to you. But that water gets down in there where the glow plugs are. When you set a glow plug code and you got to have the glow plugs replaced, them glow plugs are rusted, corroded into the head because all that water's been leaking down on them. And it's a nightmare. You know, if you break off a glow plug in the head. It's hard to get to. So what I want you to do is put a bead of silicone on this to keep this, because what you want is all this tray, and you can see it's got a little dam here. You know, it'd be better if it was up on the top like that, but it wasn't designed that way, because this is the other big drain for this whole area right here. So having this like this, it's prone to leak under this and leak down on your engine and cause these problems. So you want to make sure that no leaves get in here, clean out leaves so it doesn't plug up the drain. Put a bead of silicone on this when it's clean and check both sides. This drain hose here, if it's broken, replace it. And this drain hose here is plugged up. Look, I'm going to show you this. Underneath here, you can see this hose hasn't fallen off. See the drain hose here I'm pointing to? That's the drain hose. But look up here, because nobody's maintained it, the drain, it's full of road crud. There's the hole for the hose. And we'll completely clean this out and flush it out. But this is some maintenance that you're going to want to do on these Sprinters and these Promasters to make sure that you don't cause an additional problem, and it will cause a problem. Thanks.